as it could go. I squinted my hardest. Those words had me stumped, I tell you. Finally, I reached out to her real secret, and I tapped on his back. Psst, I whispered. Quick question. Which word are you drawing? May did a loud gasp. She jumped up from her seat and pointed at me. Mr. Scary, Mr. Scary! Junie Jones is talking to her neighbor. See her? She's talking to Herbert, and that is against the rules. I turned my head. Bad lips, I yelled. Bad lips, May. Mr. Scary looked back at us. His mustache was not smiling. He did a gulp. Clicked open my journal, and I started to draw. For it's called Clucks. We drew and drew in our journals. Mr. Scary waited until all of us were done. Then he walked around the room, and he looked at everyone's pictures. He gave out shiny gold stars. First, he gave stars to Camille and Chenille. What great-looking dogs you drew, girls, he said. Look at those floppy ears. Lucille raised her hand. Look at my teacher, she said. I drew a cat with pointy ears. See, my rich Nan has an expensive cat just like this. Its fur is a foot thick, almost. Mr. Scary looked strange at her. Really, Lucille? A whole foot of fur? Said, my. He gave her a gold star and moved on. He went to a boy named Roger. Roger was in my same class last year. Excellent job, Roger, Mr. Scary said. You drew a man wearing a coat. The words man and coat were both on the board, weren't they? I did a little frown, because none of these words were actually sounding familiar. After that, Mr. Scary walked to Sheldon and Shirley. Cool bad ball, Sheldon, he said. And Shirley, you drew a batted ball too, didn't you? Put my hand on my desk. It was very warm here. Finally, Mr. Scary got to May. Oh, May, he said, what a special clock you drew. The big hand was 5 fingers. That's very unusual. Yes, said May, I created it myself. Plus, quack was the hardest word up there. Wasn't it, Mr. Scary? I'm the only one who even knew the word quack, I bet. Just then, my stomach felt sick inside. Quick closed my journal and stepped into my desk. Mr. Scary saw me. Junie B, he said, don't you want to show me your drawing? Don't you want to get a gold star for today? I shook my head real fast. Nope, no thank you. No, I don't. I said, not today. I really don't care for a gold star today, but thank you for asking. Mr. Scary kept on standing there. The end, I said. He did not budge. Please move on, I said. Finally, Mr. Scary bent down next to me. Slow as her voice so no one could hear. I'm sorry, Junie B, but I really like to see what you drew, he said. I need to make sure that you understood the assignment. Then, before I knew it, he took my journal out of my desk, and he gave it to me to hold.